Please welcome Jennifer Jones.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Congratulations. I mean, I'm just almost emotional right now before I ask you the first question because your whole tournament almost destroyed me as a human being. But what, I mean, just now that you've had distance from the event, just put it into context or words what this thing is now to you.
Honestly, I still can't even believe that we won. Like, I still wake up every morning and try to touch things to make sure it's not a dream. And I'm like, I'll just touch you. Yeah, you're real, so that's good. But it's been an amazing ride for us. I mean, it's a dream come true. We tried so hard to get to the Olympics, and we failed a couple of times, and then we finally made it, and we won in the most amazing way. Like, we went through undefeated. We played our very best at the biggest event of our life, and the final was a little too close for comfort.
No. Listen, until your competition blew that shot, when I was watching that, so I had hacked, so I could not watch. I was in the States. I didn't want to watch the U.S. feed, so I tricked my IP to make them think I was in Canada. Then I was streaming this shot.
I'm impressed.
Well, I had to. I mean, I love your sport, but when she blew that shot, I thought, are you kidding me? Are you, like, what happened to you? Because you must have thought that you were in tough to come back.
Well, when she was throwing her shot in the ninth end, I felt like we were probably going to steal one.
Yeah.
And then when she let it go, I knew we were stealing one. And I usually, like, you're kind of leaning, trying to get it to curl. I was leaning, trying to keep it to go straight, so we'd steal two. So, and then we stole two. I almost started to cry.
Really?
Like, I knew we had won the gold medal at that very moment, unless we really screwed up bad.
Right.
And so, yeah, I almost started to cry. I was shaking, and it was all we could do to keep it together in the 10th end. And I was doing okay, because I'm like, okay, I got to hold this together. We could screw this up. And then I looked at my mom, and the tears are streaming down her eyes, and my dad, and then I looked at Brent, and honestly, like, it was all I could do to not start crying in the middle of the 10th end of our gold medal game. And I was shaking, and it was one of the most amazing ends of curling for me, because we controlled that game, or we controlled the end. It looked like we were going to win. So it was like it was slow motion.
Yeah.
Like, when I went to throw my final stone, it takes about 10 seconds from the time I release it to the time it stops. I knew we had made it from the moment I let it go. So it was like this slow motion. Like, I could feel, it was all of the, I just kept saying, oh my God, we've won a gold medal. Oh my God, and I start crying. And then it hits, and we won, and we just went crazy. And
I know with speed skating, there were a lot of questions about what the ice was like. What was the ice like there for you?
everything was perfect.
Yeah.
Everything was fantastic.
Every pebble in its right place?
Yeah, it was all meant for us. That's what we felt like. We went in there just, we loved everything about it. The ice was great. The facility was fantastic. There was no complaints about anything. And I think it was one of our attitude going in was that it was going to be perfect. It was, but it really did help us perform at our very best at the biggest event of our lives.
All right, let's go to the early days, and this is the early 90s, and this is a significant moment here.
Welcome back to Truro and the Pepsi Junior Women's Final. It's all over. Steals in the 9th and 10th end have given Manitoba a win over Saskatchewan as we watch Jennifer Jones jump with excitement after winning her very first Canadian Junior Women's. What a react. Look, now you almost hurt yourself falling down bad enough that you hurt yourself in the eye. Jennifer Jones joins me now. Jennifer, first of all, how's your eye?
It's really sore. I've got the biggest headache of my life. I got a trip to my feet and banged my head, but we played good, so I guess I won't complain. This makes it feel much better.
A long time. But the reason I play you that is, I want to read this thing here from the Manitoban in the sports and leisure section. There's a quote from you. It says that on your top list of priorities, the quote is, "To go to the Olympics would be amazing, but I want to graduate before I'm 35. Oh. That was your quote.
I don't remember saying that. I managed to do that.
You did?
Yeah.
So congratulations on that one as well.
Yeah.
And so, it just must feel like you're living in another world. Will you do it again? What's your 4-year plan? I mean, you could say yes or no, but are you still open to it?
I definitely am still open to it. Back in 2010, we were going to retire. I felt like I was burnt out. So we weren't enjoying curling that much anymore. But now I feel like we're just re-energized. And the last 4 years has been so much fun. And I always said I wanted to keep playing as long as I felt like I could get better. Well, I just had the best year of my life curling. So it's hard to walk away when I still feel like I have something to get better at and something, not to prove, but just it keeps you energized, trying to improve on what you've done in the past. So definitely open to it. I have to talk to Brent, so maybe we'll peer pressure him right now and see if he is on board. And my mom with Isabella, I need some help and just logistics. I mean, we have kind of 2 residences, and so we just have to figure out what the girls want to do, and I can't imagine playing with anybody else.
All right, anthropology time. Have you ever participated in a fantasy curling league? And if you did, who would be your first overall draft pick right now?
Oh, Brent Lang, for sure.
For sure?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good
yeah,
answer.
No question there.
Have you ever read a book that changed the way you lived your life?
Yes, books always change the way I live my life, but honestly, right now I'm reading kids' books, and Guess How Much I Love You. It just reminds me every day to, yeah, sorry, I know it's one word, damn.
No, just don't bring it on. Come on, don't bring it on. Enough. Before we get to word association, a question from your industry.
Hi, Jen. We have a couple quick questions for you. We've heard you say this year in a few speeches that there's quite a few things that give you goosebumps. Describe to us exactly what moment this year gave you the most goosebumps. So that's question number 1. And question number 2 is, what do you think of this hat?
I'm going to start with number 2 first.
Yeah.
The hat makes him look better, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, absolutely. I have to pick 2 goosebumps. So winning the gold medal and throwing that stone and feeling that, I see it right now, and standing on that podium and seeing that flag being raised, I swear, I get emotional just talking about. There's nothing better in the world than that. And the way Sochi had it laid out is the torch was right behind where the flags were, and you're standing there, and we were shaking. Like, I couldn't believe that our dream had actually come true, and they're playing our national anthem for something that we had done. Right. That, to me, is the best moment that I'll remember forever. But the other goosebump was when my girlfriend over there, I was missing my little girl so much, and my girlfriend took these pictures of her and sent them in a video to me. And she was holding the sign that said, "Go, Mommy, go." Oh.
I think we actually...
That got me, and that will be one of the most memorable moments of the Olympics for me, for sure, because I felt like she was a part of it.
Oh, it's amazing. May you did us proud, and incredible work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Your gold medal winner in curling, Jennifer Jones, everybody. We'll be right back.